My research is looking at two different types of squats and how they get vertical jump performance. So it's the enhancement from the squat exercise and how that will increase vertical jump. So I'm looking at the full range of motion squat exercise where the hips get parallel to the ground and comparing that to a shorter range of motion but using additional weights to stimulate the muscle in an optimal manner.
Coaches are always looking for the optimal warm-up modality to enhance performance in skills like the vertical jump. And what Alex is looking at is a loaded warm-up to determine whether full range of motion squats or partial range of motion squats with super heavy weight is better for enhancing vertical jump performance.
For the study, there were 3 separate conditions. The first condition consisted of the subject jumping on 3 separate occasions with a 4-minute break in between for rest and then doing 3 separate jumps 30 seconds apart. The second condition consisted of the full repetition squat and for 3 sets of 3 reps with 85% of their 1 repetition max, and followed by 4 minutes of rest and then 3 jumps separated by 30 seconds rest in between those. And the final condition was the partial squat where they only go a limited range of motion for 3 sets of 3, followed by a 4-minute rest and then 3 sets of jumps. Dr. Willardson and I go back and forth with how to overcome these challenges and developing an exercise study that would both have practical application as well as limiting as many outside variables as possible.
Alex has always been one of my excellent students, both as an undergraduate and a graduate student. Very responsible, reliable, dependable, and proactive in meeting deadlines that we both set together. So my role is to help with editing the final manuscript, making any final recommendations, and also perhaps even publishing this thesis in a scientifically peer-reviewed journal.
This is going to benefit me by going through the entire scientific process, going through with literature reviews, looking at different exercise studies, and from those studies creating a thesis for myself, something that can be used in a practical application, and going through with all the challenges with participants and trying to eliminate as many variables as possible.